The company started working in the hi-fi market and selling cartridges and needles for turntables at this time. Later on, the company started doing some products relating to the disco market, because at the late 60s, early 70s, the disco market started growing very fast in Europe, and particularly in Spain.
As a manufacturer, we are so keeping Barcelona as a production center, because it's a kind of center to distribute wherever in Europe. Barcelona port has been investing a lot to be in the top of the efficiency. Ecler is quite close to the Barcelona port. We bring containers from Asia to here in 4 weeks, sometimes from 4 to 5 weeks. Within the long history of 52 years, there has been several, let's say, top products or successful products. Definitely recently, one of them was the Mimo 88 with our own software. Ecler Net Manager was very successful because of a smart feature and easy to use. Besides that, there was the audio speakers because of the good looking. And in the case of interior designers and architects, they, I think, are looking for something which is sometimes hidden and sometimes very good looking. And in that sense, I feel this is a very good, the audio series were very good.
The spirit of Ecler is something very simple that we learned from Mr. Casimiro, which is one of the founders of the company, and I will say only in one sentence, which is commitment. Because if you have a strong commitment, you know what you have to do. If you are a member of a team, you will be always ready to develop your best aptitudes for the team, because somebody is really good in one thing, but the second one is not so good. If you accept this second issue to another one, which is doing better than you, and is also involved in the team, this is good for all of us.
We are developing the future based on 5 vertical markets. And in that sense, we are thinking our sales chain is quite long. Definitely there is the distributor first, the installer, which is the customer, the distributor later, and then after the installer, there is the end customer. Actually, we are having all the chain, but the top value is given to the end user. Looking at now, I would say it's 50% of our developments are related to software. The idea is to grow the R&D department, and within that grow, basically software engineers will increase.
With the new investors that give us join us the resources to do many things that we have in mind, and because of not having enough resources, it was not possible. I think that 2 years ago, when we reached our 50 years, probably after my way of almost 35 years in the company, I think that now Ecler is in one of its best moments. This is going to be a wonderful year. We are close to double our turnover in 3 years, which is the result of a very deep product program, which at the end of the day is the petrol who feed the engine, but also our fantastic network of distributor, and also the strong commitment, because if there is an internal commitment with what we call the Ecler family, there is also with our distribution a very strong commitment. We have many distributors who have been strongly involved, and at the end of the day, they are the sensors in the market, which are feeding with new ideas regarding innovation, regarding small details, because at the end of the day, the result, the success, It's not because you do the best product in terms of features. It's the addition of many small details. If you do the right job, you get good results.